Good evening. The time is 3:30 Eastern time. Market's still open for another half an hour, and I'm just going to recap my trading for today. Sadly, it's a red day. Not a very good day trading. I overtraded. I chased the price. I wasn't really playing my levels properly, and yeah, a bit disappointing really. So I'm just going to recap my trade, and I'm going to journal a bit, and hopefully make sure I don't do this again, or at least avoid the overtrading. So going back to the hourly from the pre-market video this morning, we were watching this wedge, and we were looking for a break and retest over this wedge. That's the first play, and we was watching for a rejection up here and a break and retest of the pre-market highs as well. They're the main watches. And then had we seen a bit of a sell-off, we could have watched for I think I was watching for a bounce around. I've got my plan open. A bounce of yesterday's lows, which was this area down here, so ignore that one. It was 49.37. Watch for a bounce in this area of demand, and we was also looking for a break and retest off of this wedge structure as well. So that was the plan for today. Straightforward, easy. And it wasn't what I played, unfortunately. So let's go into the 5-minute chart, and I'll just recap my trade. You can see it's an awful day for trading. It's just going sideways. All we've done is sideways all day. Should have identified the channel, but I didn't. And what I was trying to do, in all my trades, I traded probably about 8 times today. About 8 times. In all my trades, I was probably green on most of them, but I didn't take profit. So I gone back to some old habits from last year: over trading, not taking profit, being too greedy, holding. And days like this, days like yesterday when the market just ran up or down, it's easy, you can just hold and it will just go on. But days like today, you need to identify it, and I didn't really identify it. It's quite obvious really when you look at the volume. So let's just go into the first trade. The first trade was a break and retest of the pre-market high, but I also wanted to take a trade around here. I was looking at the looking for a break, which we did in the pre-market, and a retest of this trend line, and I did get in down here, and that was fine, did okay, and my average price was around 49. I think my average price was around 49.68. It was down here, somewhere like that. And the only problem is I stopped out. I kept my stops are quite tight. And I'll tell you what, let's go into my actual platform. Hang on a second. Here we go. So I've got my platform open now. I thought I'd close it down a minute ago, but I didn't. So let's go back into my pen. So you can see lots and lots of executions. I was trying to play 3 to 4 contracts per trade. So you can see me averaging in. I averaged in here and here, and I took a stop. Then I went back in again, long there, and took another stop. I think I averaged in there. I'm not sure why there's so many green trades. I didn't take that many. And I took a stop down there as well, so that's 3 losses in a row. I should have walked to that point. Then I went long again, and I actually took some profit. Probably my only place I took profit today was there, and that was a decent profit. I was still down for the day, and I think a little bit of revenge trading was kicking in as well. And going back to that one, so my average price was around about here. I think it was 49.60 eventually. It just might have been it was 49.60, so I remember that area. And I took one profit, and then the other one I stopped out on, and because then I saw it go up, I got revenge trading kicked in, so I went long over the VWAP, and I kind of then didn't take profit. I don't know why I didn't. I was aiming for high of the day, and I stopped out again. Then I decided to go short a few times, and I averaged in, looking for this double bottom. And again, it wasn't part of my trade really. My levels were well off, and I took a little bit of profit and then stopped out on the others there. Then I tried a long when we broke above VWAP and stopped out again. Then went back in again for a long. I averaged in, and because I kind of want to continue this trend, I was watching this break. It's kind of putting in higher highs, and this level kind of held 49.60. And if I need to go through, and I did take profit at that point, and then I was waiting for my next level was just below 70. No, just below 74, I think it was. There was lots of sellers on the level 2 around that area, and it didn't get out there. It came down, and I stupidly wasn't watching, and I stopped myself out when it got back down to this area. And eventually, I think I then, I don't know what happened. I think I had a keyboard error, keystroke error. I was short at some point, so I stopped out again there. I should have stopped out since I recognised it. And I did go long here. I went long, it was long there, so my average price was there, and I added into it there, and I did take some out there and there. And that was it really. It was a really bad, poor day of trading. I was over trading. I'm not sure how many trades I took in the end, but there was definitely over 10 trades now. Now I'm looking at the chart. I was using order flow as well, and I was watching my footprint charts. And today is just a difficult day. I should have just walked away. Again, like my video yesterday, had I just walked away here and not traded any of this, my loss would have been the same. But in fact, I've added an extra 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 extra hours into my trading day, and I'm in no better position than the losses I took from these 3 trades, or these 2.5 trades. So definitely worked harder, not smarter today, and I hate playing after midday. I should have not even been involved in the market from that point onwards. I just wanted to trade the first couple of hours of the day, but I'm in no better position at the end of the day than I was after the first hour and a half of the day, the first hour of the day. So a bit annoying, a bit disappointing. So first losing day for a month, I believe. Let me open up my calendar. I can show that as well. This is loaded. So I've got my calendar here. So this is this is January. I had a couple of losses at the beginning of the month, and then I was away for these few days. But decent month in January. February, 2 winning days, and today's a losing day. So it's the first losing day for a while. Bit annoying, but it is what it is. I've obviously turned off the P&L for privacy, and that's it really. Tomorrow, what am I going to do better? I'm going to keep my losses small. Today wasn't a massive red day. I probably took out about 2 days. Hang on, let's have a look. It's not showing now. I think I've taken out about 2 or 3 days worth of profit. So I worked for 4 days basically, and I've had no gains. So a bit annoyed by that. And it was simple enough really. I just needed to go long at level I said, stop myself out, wait for a level, which there was no levels. Let's go back into Trading View. I use Trading View as my what I use for my analysis on. Let's go back to the hourly. So look, you can see there was no play. I shouldn't have even bothered. I shouldn't have even been playing today. The break and retest of the pre-market high was there. That, I don't know what it says. I think it was here. That didn't happen. It rejected pre-market high, so there was no play there. I had a level at 49.66 for a bounce, and let's have a look at the 5 minute again. 49.66 for a bounce. There was no level there really. This is the break of the bounce off the trend line, and look how messy that chart is. Topping tails, bottom tails, topping tails, bottom tails. It's pretty awful. If you compare that to the Nasdaq chart, a 5 minute chart, you can see it's a much cleaner chart. Still messy, but nowhere near as messy as the MES. The MES messy, or messy MES. So I should have seen that. I should have identified that, and look at the volume as well. So we had sell off there, increased volume, and then we had a pullback. This is a typical bear flag, reducing volume. I was trying to go long here, and I should have been looking for a short. The short was that area there. And then we had just low volume for the rest of the day. Sold off low volume. Hasn't really picked up. There's no direction. There's nothing really to go by at the moment. So not a very good day to trade. If you walked away early, well done. And that's it really. Hopefully tomorrow I will trade much better and play my levels properly. And if they don't come up, then I don't trade it. I can't even see one level today that would have worked. Pre-market high was up here. Pre-market high was there, yeah. Possibly the break here of the pre-market high. I was getting in there. I was averaging in there because I was kind of waiting for a bounce off of this area, and then yeah, it's a half baked. Not even an A setup. Even here we could have got maybe to pull this bit here, the break and the push up if it got that high. I can't remember now. Yeah, no real trades today, so I basically had a losing day and I should have just walked away. I shouldn't have even traded. Right, time to journal and to spend an hour now going over each of my trades. Trouble is when you overtrade, there's like 10 or 12 trades and you've got to journal every single one, and it's painful, really painful. And it's days like today when I really need to journal, not the days when I take one trade and I journal that. That's nice and easy. You've got one trade, you can remember it. I can't even remember half the trades I took. That's why I had to go back onto this chart, onto this platform to see how many executions. There was too many. Anyway, tomorrow's another day and I will push forward tomorrow. Thanks for watching.